Tonight we're heading into the dense Michigan woods, where something began to sing long after midnight, and it wasn't human. This one is about a family's true encounter with a voice no one wants to hear in the dark. Let's step inside the story. So I'd like to preface by saying that I know my neighborhood pretty good. I live like an hour west of Detroit in an area filled in heavily with woods. I can see my neighbors, but the homes are in clusters and the layout of them are completely random. There's a lot of woods around and plenty of wild animals. Animals I'm very familiar with as I've lived in Michigan my entire life. And I have a very outdoorsy family. I'm familiar with who lives where and how far they are from me. My brother had the first experience. We had a shed in our backyard we've converted into a little clubhouse area just for fun. He and his friend were in there around midnight and he heard something moving outside, so they got really quiet to listen. Again, he's an outdoorsy guy, so he was ready to jump on the opportunity of seeing some late night wildlife. But from the shed, the both of them actually heard the singing of a woman. They made their plan to run inside, and my brother did a full check once they made it. He locked all the doors, windows, and even closed all the blinds. My brother is a pretty brave and educated kid, and I've never seen him so terrified. He said he could tell that they were being watched, and that this was not the first time anyone in the home had experienced that feeling. That from walking from their car to the front door, or just they had felt it through an open window. And I thought he was maybe hearing something wrong. Until it happened to me. I got home at around 2 a.m. on a random Tuesday night. I got out of the car to go to the front door and I heard it too. It was very similar to the classic little girl singing, repeated in a film a million times. My brother compared it to 50s music, like Billie Holiday, but far less musical. No instruments, no other voices, just a woman. It sent chills down my spine, and I felt like I was being stalked. I bolted inside and locked the door and went straight up to my room. I thought maybe I could chalk this up to being a convenient experience, but this was months after my brother's, and I didn't even remember or make the connection until the very next day. It was not a radio and it was not a TV. The genuine fear that shot through my body was unnatural. I understood how my brother felt that night. Since then, we do not mess around outside, we go right in. My brother stopped going night hiking and I stopped sitting in the car for a while before going in at night. I rushed right to my door because I don't ever want to hear the woman singing again or feel that feeling again. I completely forgot about it until my mom brought it up to me. She said the other night when she came home from the bar around 2 a.m., she heard it too, and it scared her bad. She didn't believe either of us until she experienced it herself. I'm sort of into cryptids and I am mildly familiar with the lores and whatnot. I have no idea what this is or could be. Who knows, maybe it's just the perfect noise at the right time, but I'm sure it's not a neighbor walking and singing from a direction where there's no houses, only thick woods. I've never seen my brother afraid like that before. If he says something scared him, it was very scary. We always feel like we're being watched. Being outside at night is always uncomfortable. We always have 3 instances of singing over the course of, I'd say, 8 months, but it's really weird and I don't like it. Well, that is the end of the story. I really hope you enjoyed it. So, tell me what you think is behind the singing in the woods at 3 a.m. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.